Hello, and here we are at Ovation Boats, and what we have today is the latest addition to Ovation Boats, which has been built by HT Fabrications of Leicester. Now, I do like the HT Fabrication boats. They do have good features, one of which is the bow thruster tube and the removable guard, which is there, and on the other side it's the same, and so it enables easy access to the bow thruster tube and impeller for maintenance, which is most important. It's actually the weakest link, I would say, on a boat, and if you don't look after your bow thruster tube and it starts corroding and pitting sets in, you've got a problem. So you need to protect it along with the rest of the hull. One of the other features of HT Fabrications is the guards are fully welded top and bottom. On a lot of boats you find that guards are often welded at the top but tack or stitch welded along the bottom edge, and this can cause problems later on as water and moisture get behind and the guards start being pushed away from the cabin sides, the hull sides, through corrosion. So I think this boat is about a 58-60 foot, something like that. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we have steel side lockers, port and starboard, in the well deck, and we have a forward locker that can either be used for storage or it can be used as a gas locker. I'm guessing the forward doors are going to be wood. I don't know, but I'm just guessing because there's no doors there. The boat has circular and rectangular windows, and it looks like, from what I can see, there is a welded on plank and pole holder on the top. So, windows to starboard and to port, we have windows and a set of duck doors. The side fender bars are welded into the gunnel edge. You can actually attach your side fenders to that. Here we have the duck doors. I presume they're named from leaning out the windows and feeding the ducks. It's got a small rainwater deflector above. Side doors tend to have a hinged hatch or a slide above, so you can get in and out of the boat easily. This is purely cosmetic and for opening up, as I say, probably to feed the ducks. Now this has a semi-cruiser stern. The difference between semi-cruiser and cruiser stern, or the biggest difference, is the access onto the boat. So the semi-cruiser stern has lockers which can be used as seating or maybe gas lockers, and then the access on and off the boat is towards the rear of the vessel next to the Morse control panel. Now if this was a cruiser stern, this gap here would be filled in and your access would be at the rear bulkhead at the end of the cabin. Now this boat has got a hinged rear fender arm. The rear fender helps to protect the rear of the boat, but this one, with it being on a hinge, can be moved up and down, and these are very often seen on the Black Prince hire boats. Very handy, but that really does protect your rudder. The rear deck, as we look in, you can see the engine bay and the rear lockers, either for storage or as gas locker, perhaps gas locker on one side, I don't know. They will probably be wood capped and then perhaps have cushioned seating on. It all depends on what the customer is wanting. So there we have the boat. This boat will probably be taken up to the grip blasting area, and then following that it will have a coat of holding paint, primer, undercoat, just to stop any corrosion before it gets into the workshop, which won't be long now. So this is the new boat that's been delivered from HT Fabrications of Thurmaston in Leicester. And if we just have a quick, if I pop round, I'll pop round the side, we'll have a look through the duck doors and see what we can see. And if I'm right, we'll see red oxide paint. Yep, there we go. So the base plate has been painted in a red oxide to stop it from corroding. It's a holding paint. There's the rear doors there, the side doors and the slide. It's all very basic. Oh, there, in fact, there are the forward doors, I think, so perhaps it will have steel doors. Not quite sure, I can't see from this angle. There we go. So, and as we pan back here, we'll have a good view of the cooling towers at Red Hill, which by 2025 the plan is that these will be taken down. So we won't have this feature on our skyline anymore. So there we go.